If a global event struck tomorrow, nuclear, solar, biological, or something else entirely, where would your leaders go? For decades, world governments have built a parallel civilization beneath our feet. Secret tunnels, fortified shelters, entire underground cities. They call it continuity of government. But what if it's not just for war? What if it's for what's coming in 2027? Operation Continuity, where world leaders will be in 2027. Chapter 1. The Hidden Architecture of Survival. Continuity of Government, or COG, began as a Cold War contingency, a plan to preserve leadership if nuclear war erased everything else. Deep inside Colorado's Cheyenne Mountain, under 2,000 feet of granite, the US built a command post meant to survive direct impact. In Russia, the Yamantau mountain complex was dug to similar specifications, nuclear-proof, self-contained, and endlessly expandable. Britain has Burlington Bunker, now renamed Corsham, a city beneath a city, complete with its own power grid and phone exchange. Officially, they're relics of the Cold War. Unofficially, they've been modernized, restaffed, and quietly expanded since 2020. Ask yourself, why now? Chapter 2. Relocation drills and the 2027 window. Since 2021, both NATO and the United States have conducted continuity drills at record frequency. Documents released under FOIA confirm multiple leadership relocation exercises, moving cabinet members and military brass to undisclosed hardened sites. Satellite data reveals construction spikes in facilities near Mount Weather, Site R, and Raven Rock, the very bunkers linked to presidential survival. Some of these updates use quantum communication arrays, EMP shielding, and underground rail connectors. When asked why, agencies cite climate resilience and infrastructure renewal. But the timeline aligns disturbingly well with the growing talk around 2027. Chapter 3. The Seed Vaults and the Shadow Network. In 2008, Norway opened the Svalbard Global Seed Vault, a Noah's Ark of agriculture buried deep inside a frozen mountain. Officially, it preserves biodiversity against future crises. Unofficially, it's connected to a network of genetic archives, cryogenic facilities, digital DNA banks, and species preservation programs. Think about it. If humanity were planning a restart, this is exactly what you'd need. Seeds, genomes, embryos. A template for reconstruction. Even the World Economic Forum has acknowledged the need for continuity frameworks for civilization-level risk. And if you look closely at funding patterns, many of those frameworks end in 2027. Chapter 4. The Underground Civilizations. What used to be fallout shelters for generals are now high-tech ecosystems, with artificial farms, hydroponic gardens, and digital skies. Private contractors call them deep habitat complexes. The public calls them myths. Yet declassified FEMA blueprints from 2018 mention continuity facilities capable of indefinite habitation. And then there are the whispers of elite shelters beneath Switzerland, under Nevada, under the Urals, stocked not for months, but for decades. It's not about surviving a blast anymore. It's about surviving a reset. Chapter 5. Patterns and Preparation. From Washington to Moscow, from Beijing to Brussels, one pattern emerges. Global elites are fortifying for continuity, while the public is told to prepare for sustainability. Two versions of the future, one above ground, one below. And as 2027 approaches, the year intelligence insiders, remote viewers, and whistleblowers keep pointing to, you have to ask, what do they know that we don't? Maybe these bases are just relics of paranoia. Maybe the drills are just policy. Or maybe the clock is ticking faster than we realize. If there really is an event horizon ahead, physical, cosmic, or otherwise, it's not the world leaders who will save humanity. It's us, the ones still above ground, still asking questions. You are watching the Drip System. And remember, you are not crazy. You are awake. Bye.